Hey, how about it, race fans? Richard Allen of motorsportsreport.net, and I'm here at Smoky Mountain Speedway with Jesse Lowe. Jesse, a couple of good runs tonight. Picked up a win with a Sportsman, had a top 5 in the limited late model race. What was it like to be back in a race car? You haven't raced nearly as much this year.
Yeah, I've only got to race once. So tonight, coming out and having a good run at Smoky Mountain was really cool. I really appreciate Roger. And now knowing what all it takes around a racetrack, man, it's just, I appreciate everyone that opens the doors for us. So I just came today to have fun, and I realized having fun is just, I think that may be a little key to success. So just not putting stress on myself, and got a win in the Sportsman, and had a top 3 in the limited race, and I just didn't have enough horsepower on the restarts to not get slid into one every time. But top 5 and nothing tore up, and get to go home and enjoy my family and do it again sometime later.
And you talked about something I wanted to get into in this interview with you, and that's running a racetrack. Describe how that process has been at the Mountain View Raceway this year in Spring City, Tennessee.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people think you show up, put water on it on Saturday, and that's it. And man, I spent probably average about 35 to 40 hours a week before Saturday, just track prep, Facebook, flyers. You know, I would try to eat out in town down there, or go to the hardware stores and hand out tickets. So it really takes an army, man, and I feel like that's kind of one reason I think a lot of racetracks may struggle, is just because they don't have the hands-on help. So anyone listening to this, if you have time to volunteer at a racetrack, I'm sure it would make it better, because the more flyers people can hand out and the more tickets people can hand out, that's the more people that's going to come. So it was probably the hardest but best thing I've ever done racing. I've won a lot of races, but getting to bring the fun back and the families back and the memories, man, that really hit home for me, and it made me really enjoy this year.
And one thing about it is, running racetracks not your only job. You have a profession as a realtor as well.
Yeah. Real estate was really busy, and you know, everyone keeps asking if I'm going to do it again next year, and honestly, I just can't. You know, real estate's all about conversation and time, and being there for your people. So when I was doing the racetrack, I wasn't doing that. So having a baby boy coming in January, my career is going to, you know, my family's going to come first, and then my career second, and then racing or running a racetrack will come third. So I keep telling people, maybe if I play my cards right, I'll be good enough that I can buy a racetrack and do it the right way one day. So that's the goal. So I'm looking forward to Beckett getting here in January and being a dad, and just hanging out with my friends and racing some next year.
And just real quick, what were the positives of running a racetrack? What did you get from it that maybe you didn't expect that was a really positive thing?
I learned a lot about, there's 2 things. I learned a lot about myself, because it was so hard, like I said earlier, it was the hardest thing I've ever done, and many a days I want to throw in the towel, but you can't, because a lot of people's counting on you. But the memories and the happiness I've seen other kids and families and dads supporting their kids, or kids supporting their dads and moms, and just the memories made, man. It was so cool, because we kept it drama-free, you know, we kept it alcohol-free, and it was just cool to see the kids and the people start piling back in that place. From the first week to the last week, we continually grew in numbers. So that was the coolest thing that I really hoped to achieve, but hoped and doing is 2 different things.
And then this will be the last thing, but there are challenges too that I think the average person doesn't know about. I would have no idea how many hot dogs to order and things like that, you know.
Yeah,
and the weather is always an issue.
Yeah, so I was very lucky that Susan did a great job with the concession stand, and I didn't have to worry about that. But you were talking about, you know, weather. A 5-minute rain shower on Tuesday can ruin your Tuesday and Wednesday on track prep. So, you know, I got very lucky with that, and learned sometimes not to touch the racetrack and let Mother Nature do its thing. But I had to cancel a weekend because it rained on Tuesday, and I had a mess, and I made a worse mess, and couldn't get it fixed in time. But hey, lessons learned. So, but yeah, people don't think about a lot of, you know, equipment tearing up. You know, if one piece of equipment tears up, it can ruin your whole week. So, but yeah, it's challenges every day. So anyone that's running a racetrack, that owns a racetrack, hey, kudos to you guys, because it takes a lot.
All right, that's Jesse Lowe here at the Smoky Mountain Speedway. Until next time, we'll see you at the track.